So I looked on Google Map, and very similar to the Philippines, don't trust Google Map for anything. Either the map is wrong or they just don't update their businesses or their locations or whether they're open or not here. Because I went to 3 different locations where there's supposed to be a MoneyGram and nothing existed there.
Hey, what's up, herd? JJ the Lonely Bull in Asia, here in Bangkok. So BTS is over there, Sukhumvit. I have a lot of errands to run today, so I'll let you know how it goes. Let's see if it runs smoothly or not. It's all part of moving sucks.
All right, Sawadee Krab. It's JJ the Lonely Bull. Just got done running all my errands, well, most of them. And as I expected, things didn't go quite as smoothly as I had hoped for. Here's what I had planned. I left my condo at 10 o'clock this morning, and this is my list. I wanted to go to the copy center. I needed to make copies of a Social Security document for my change of address for proof of life or whatever they call it. I had to send that in. So I wanted to get copies made for that. I also wanted to get a SIM card and a rabbit card for the MRT and the BTS. I wanted to get cash out, and I was looking for MoneyGram. And then I wanted to mail that document to the Social Security Administration in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. So that's what I needed to do. And then if I had time, I wanted to pick up a tripod for my camera. So it is about 5:30 in the evening, between 5 and 5:30 in the evening here. So I put in about 20,000 steps, sweating like a pig. The BTS has been very busy for me. I've been putting a lot of coinage in for that. So here's what I got accomplished. So I found the copy center that I needed to go to. I found that fairly easily. So I got the copies made. I got envelopes, fill out the envelope with the address to the Social Security Administration. So that was the easy part. Next came trying to find a SIM card. So over in Prompong and M. Courtier, there's supposed to be a True store. True is one of the mobile providers here, and I have True Wi-Fi, so I wanted to get True SIM card too, so I can keep things basically the same. Well, I walked all over that mall and I could not find it, at least where it was supposed to be. And then I even asked somebody in the copy center, and they told me where to go. So I went back to M. Courtier, went on the 3rd floor, building C, walked all through that, could not find that at all. So I gave up. I thought I'll just get it later. Next thing was finding a post office. Well, first I wanted to find a MoneyGram so I can get cash. So I looked on Google Map, and very similar to the Philippines, don't trust Google Map for anything. Either the map is wrong or they just don't update their businesses or their locations or whether they're open or not here. Because I went to 3 different locations where there's supposed to be a MoneyGram and nothing existed there. So I ended up going to an ATM and getting cash out, which is a last resort because you're going to get charged fees on that. And but I needed to get some cash out, so I got some cash that'll last me, a week or two. That'll get me through the next couple of weeks until I get some more money coming in. So anyway, so that was my experience with that. And then I needed to find a post office. Well, I couldn't find any post office to mail that. And so I did see on Google Map again that there was a DHL in this location off of Soy 23. I looked all over, no DHL. I could not find a DHL anywhere. So the next thing I could find was down by Sukhumvit 4. There's a post office there, and I got a street view. I saw a sign that said post office, and I remember there's a post office there. So I knew there was one there. So I went up. I was in a soak. I went up to the BTS. There was a line. I've never seen a line this long at the ticket counters to get a ticket or a card for the train. It was probably 150 people long. It was nuts. I've never seen anything like it. So I said, screw it, I'm walking. So it was about 7 blocks. So I'm walking along, and I go by this business building, and there's a sign there that says DHL. Ha! So I walk in, I find the DHL. It's like, great. So she goes, I need your passport. I got my passport, which that's another story I'll tell you in just a second. I'll tell you right now. So I left my condo this morning, right? I had this whole list of things to do. And I got up on the platform to go to the train. I'm walking to the train, and it's like, oh crap, I forgot my passport. So I walk back to my condo. It's about a 5-minute walk, no big deal. Get there, go to leave again, get right back to where I was, right about to enter the, actually I got in on the train. I bought my ticket. I got in through the turnstile, 21 baht, and realized I forgot my phone that I wanted to put my SIM card on. So I had to turn around and go back again. So I went back and then went back up, paid another 21 baht. Now we're all caught up. We're back here. So I find the DHL. So I go in there, I give her my passport, I give her the envelope that I wanted to mail with the address, and she goes, oh, I'm sorry, we don't mail to post office box. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. I go, okay, fine. So I'm getting ready to leave, and there's this coffee shop right at the exit, and it's really nice and cool in there, air conditioning, and I'm sweating like crazy. Let me look at this. I'm sweating. So I go in there. I Google the Social Security Administration office in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, that I needed to mail this to, and I found the street address. I found the physical address, so I put it down. So I went back to the DHL, and she was super sweet, and so she got me everything. It ended up costing me about $45, about 1,500 baht. Paid with my card, so I got all that done. So I got my Social Security document printed, filled out, mailed in. I got cash, not the way I wanted, but I ended up getting cash. Got my copies made, and I got my SIM card too. So while I was at that mall, that one mall, actually I was in Terminal 21, back at Asok, on my way here, and I go up to the 6th level, and as soon as I get off the escalator, I see this sign. It's where the cinema is, right? But I see this sign that says "True," and I'm thinking, please be a true store and not just an advertisement. But I walk up there, yes, it was a true store. So I got my SIM card. So I got a postpaid, and so it's 399 baht, so about 12 bucks a month, a little under $12 a month in my SIM card. So I got my Philippine SIM card and my Thailand SIM card in here. My Philippine SIM card is prepaid now. I changed that over to prepaid, so I'll just put a load on it when I need it, when I'm there. And then my postpaid here, so I get 20 gig of data and 100 minutes of phone call on this. So I'm set. So I got almost everything accomplished that I wanted to get accomplished today. The only thing I didn't get was the tripod for my camera, and I'll do that another day because I'm so tired. But we're in Benjakitti Park, which is a really cool park. Well, I'll take you around for a walk, show you around so you can see what's going on. So you can see, everybody's out of school now. People are off work. It looks like they got a graduation, somebody in a graduation gown there, getting her picture taken. But there's a huge lake you can walk around, and it's really neat little park. Well, it's not even little; it's huge. But there's some smaller ones. There's a Benjakitti Park. That's a little farther south. That's really neat little park too, and it's small. It's over in Prom area. We're off of Sok, near the BTS at Sukhumvit. Hello. But yeah, it's really neat. I mean, what a view. I mean, sun's going down. It's after 5 o'clock in the evening. It's not now. It's nice. Now there's a little breeze. I'm in the shade a little bit. I'm not walking around so much, but I do need to hydrate a little bit. I need some water. But that's, welcome to Bangkok. But the neat thing about Bangkok is there's so many neat pockets. I always talk about how great BGC is, but it's a bubble, but it's a really neat little bubble that you can walk around. Well, there's times that by 100, there's 100 little bubbles within the city of Bangkok that you can go to that are just as good, if not better, than BGC. And this is one of them. I mean, Benjakitti Park is a really neat park. Hello. And you can tell by the number of people that come out here and walk. So we'll take a walk around here. So moving is, like I said, it sucks to move, but getting to that destination, they used to say it's not the destination, it's the journey. Not so much when you move, in my opinion. I'd rather be in my destination right away than go through the hassle of the journey, like the airport and just, all that stuff. But I'm at my destination now, and I'm happy. I like my condo. I like the amenities that the condo provides with the workspace and the kitchen and the pool, the infinity pool on the 36th floor, the gym on the 30th floor. And I've been working out every day, which is great. I'm a little sore, but boy, it's been good. It feels good. It's a good sore. And I probably put in 20,000 steps already today. So, and I got to walk back to the BTS, but it's worth it. It's nice. I think I probably sweat off about 5 pounds, so that's good because I need to. But it's really cool. If you haven't been to Bangkok, a lot of people think, when they think of Bangkok, they think of Sukhumvit 4, Nana Plaza, or they think Soy Cowboy. They think of the red light district. Well, that's just a very small part of what Bangkok is all about. But it's got that reputation for being like that. And yeah, there are areas down on that lower part of Sukhumvit that if that's your thing, if you like that pay for play, that transactional, you're going to get a lot of that. From the time you travel south of Asok, down from Asok to the lower Sukhumvit Sois, you're going to run into that. But if you get past Asok going the other direction, and you get up to Prom Pong and Tong Lo, then you're going to run into more neighborhoods that are, more residential with, nice restaurants and a little more upscale. But you're not going to run into that sort of element that you would if you're down in Nana, around that area. So I really like it here. I think I made the right decision moving here. I signed a 1-year lease. I mean, I could have signed a 6-month, but I like my condo, even though it's smaller than what I'm used to. It's really nice and up to date. And the whole building is new. It's 3 years old. And so everything is in great working condition and everything looks nice. And it's in a convenient location. I can hop on I'm only, a couple 100 meters from the MRT, one stop to Sukhumvit, and then 20 minutes and I'm on Prom Pong or Tong Lo, or 25 minutes I'm at Asok. So hello. So it's a great location. Hello. So I'm happy with it, and so I thought, well, I could do a 6-month for the same price, and then have to worry about finding a place and moving again. And 6 months goes fast, especially when you're old. Time flies. So I thought, well, I'm just going to do a year, see what happens. And then, I've got a whole year to figure out what I want to do. If I want to stay in that unit, move to another condo, move to another area in Bangkok, move somewhere else. But I got a year now, so I can relax. That's what's nice about it. It allows me to relax and not be so stressed out about the move. Uh-oh. So I'm super happy with the Sawadee Krab. Giggles. That's just like the Philippines. What else? What else do you guys want to know? Let me know in the comments below. I'll try to answer your questions. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm an expert in my experience, and I can share my experience with you and let you know. I've been traveling to Southeast Asia for 9 years now, and lived in Philippines for almost 3, and been traveling to Thailand for the last 2 years regularly. At least a couple of times a year. So I kind of know a little bit. I'm learning along the way. So, finding that SIM card, this whole day was an experience, a new experience for me. Trying to find different places to get different things done. So, I guess the next steps will be, you'll see what it takes to get a bank account. I got to get my rabbit card so I don't have to stand in line getting a card or a token every time I want to ride the train. Look at this. Look at that. What a view. Beautiful. And there's the rest of Bangkok there. And then over here. Oh, the breeze feels good now. The sun's going down. It's going to be a beautiful evening. We may get a little rain. There's a small chance of rain. Not a huge chance, like a 40%. But it hasn't really rained here for 3 days now. So I think we're pretty much out of the rainy season, as far as I can tell. And the temperatures have been cooler. Now, I will say, speaking of temperatures, down where I live on the south end in Muang, it's probably close to 10 degrees cooler than it is here on Sukhumvit in the busy area, probably just because of the traffic. Sawadee Krab. Just because of all the traffic and all the buildings and all the cement, the concrete jungles, so to speak. I think that raises the temperature quite a bit. So where I'm at, it's actually cooler. So that's kind of nice. So I don't run my AC that much. So I'll be interested to see what my utility bill is going to be, if it's going to be comparable to what it was in BGC in the Philippines, higher or lower. The nice thing is I got high-speed Wi-Fi for free. It comes with the condo, 500 Mbps per second up and 500 down. So super Instagrammers, TikTokers, just like in BGC. So that's really nice. That's even better than what I was getting in BGC. I had fiber optics in BGC, and I was getting, I think, 250, average 250, up to 300, up and down. So this is 500 and it's free. So, and I can, hello, Sawadee Krab. I can upgrade if I want, but right now it's working fine. I don't have any issues with it. So I know at the entrance when I came in, there's some vendors on the street selling water and juice. I'm definitely going to stop there and get a water for the walk back to the BTS. Oh, here, look at this view. Check this out. That's a postcard. That's a Chamber of Commerce view there. Look at that. Amazing. Oh, that breeze feels amazing too. It's just perfect. It's turned out to be a perfect evening. Wish you guys are here. Very international city too. You'll see tons of Western and Asians that are non-Thai. The Western light skins, they call them Farang here. So I'm a Farang. Tall, pale skin, blue eyes, blonde hair, big nose. That's how they describe a Farang. Tall and big nose, blue eyes. There's not as many foreigners down where I'm at as there are here. Obviously, this is more of a tourist area, so you'll see a lot more people in general, but a lot more foreigners, a lot of Westerners. Down where I'm at, I've seen one other Farang other than me.
Everyone AC, the space to sit inside too.
Other than that, nobody, which is kind of cool. I get to mingle with the locals. Yeah, look out, little buddy. We got a jogging track out here, so if you want to walk or jog, get out there on the track. We're going to take a walk all the way around. And then I'll be ready for dinner, shower, and sleep. And I'll post the video tomorrow, or I'll edit the video tomorrow. Getting busier now that the sun's going down. It's cooling off. People are off work, out of school. People taking their Instagram pictures. There's a place up there also. Lots of places. Sawadee Kap. Look at this view. It's nice. Kind of reminds me of Singapore a little bit. Just this area here. The bay. Except for the bay is a lot bigger, but a little mini Singapore. Oh, it's been a trying day, but I feel like I got what I needed accomplished, which is good. Because the worst thing that could happen is what happened last year with my Social Security. I moved, and I left the first condo I lived in BGC in July of last year, 2023. And moved into my new condo in October. Well, I didn't know. It's my first year on Social Security, so I didn't know that they send you a letter if you live overseas. They send you a letter every year to verify your address. They call it a proof of life, but it's really a address verification. So I didn't get it. They sent it to my old address because when I moved into my new condo last October, I went online, changed my address, but they had already sent the mail out. So I didn't receive it. And then January comes, and I'm looking for my, I guess it was February, looking for January's Social Security. February 3rd, I look at my bank, no deposit. It's like, oh, that's odd. Next day, no deposit. So I go online, I look, go to the Social Security website, go to my Social Security, and it says your benefits have been suspended. Oh my God. So, so I tried to contact the embassy, the Social Security department at the embassy in Manila. They're open, literally, they're open 2 hours on Tuesdays and 2 hours on Thursdays. I believe those are the days. And that's it, from like 8 to 11 or something like that. And of course, you can never get through because there's probably 500,000 other expats trying to do the same thing. And it doesn't go to a voicemail, so you can't leave a message. And even if I could, can you imagine how many messages would be on there? So I finally got a hold of another guy through another department. And he was, I think his name was Mike, Chris, or something like that. But he was super nice, very patient with me. And he says, well, there's really nothing I can do. But he was able to give me the form number and the address to send it to. So I ended up, I had to mail it by DHL. First of all, I tried to mail it to the embassy, and they don't, DHL doesn't send to the embassy. So I had to go to another place in Mandaluyong in Mega Mall called 21 Air, or Air 21. And they mailed to the embassy. So I mailed a copy of my form to the embassy, and then I mailed another copy to Wilkes-Barre, and that cost me like $110 to do that. But I ended up living on savings, which I don't like spending my savings or using my credit cards or anything like that. But I ended up getting 2 months in arrears, and then so I got January and February and March all at once. So that was a nice little windfall when I finally got it. But when I moved this time, I knew I was going to run into the same issue, so I wanted to nip it in the bud and take care of it right away. So they should get my form by the mid-November, so they should get it within a week. So $45 well spent, in my opinion, so I can keep the money flow going, so I don't have to dig into savings. So anyway, that's where we're at. Nice little adventures today, adventures in Bangkok. But I'm getting more settled in day by day, and just enjoying it. And hope you enjoy these videos. You know, if you're thinking about moving out here somewhere in Southeast Asia, you know, obviously look at the Philippines. I love the Philippines, but look at other places too. Hello, Sawadee Kap. And hopefully we'll see you out here. Put in the comments where you think you'd like to be, and what you think of Bangkok, and what you think of Benjakitti Park. Of course, until next time, mabuhay, my friend. Live life. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.